Hey everyone, Burly Gaming here with.
Zenasusmc.
We're here to talk Gears of War Reloaded, and thanks to Z actually give us footage here we got of Gears Reloaded.
My
Yeah,
sick gameplay.
yes, sick gameplay indeed. Now this just came out of nowhere. They were just like, hey, yes, we're re-putting this out for the Gears of War 1 again for the third time.
For the third time, yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay. The nice thing, I will give them a lot of credit. If you owned Ultimate on Xbox, you got it on Xbox, but you also, if you tie in your Xbox account into PC, you could play it on PC, and that's how I played it. But I do actually have over here, because this cost me $1 because I had a gift card at one store. I actually have it on PlayStation 5 shrink wrapped. They put it on PS5 because, like, for a long time, people were wondering when games started coming over to PlayStation from Xbox, is Gears going to come? And the answer is yes.
Definitely. It's such a good idea as well to put it on PlayStation for those people who have not been able to play it but have wanted to.
Oh yeah. No, it gives more people to play it, and from all I've heard, it runs great whatever platform you are playing this on, whether it be Xbox, PC, or PlayStation. And like, you will notice, because we're in the SSD era now with gaming, the loading for this, it just loads so nice and quick. So that way, if you die or you're loading back into the game, if you've after playing for not playing for a bit, you notice the difference, especially if you played it back on the Xbox 360 days. I remember when it would be loading up. Not that it took that long, but you'd just be like, okay, well, while it's loading, go get my go to the fridge, get myself a drink, grab myself a snack or two.
But honestly, I was playing Gears of War 3 earlier, and the loading time between Reloaded and Gears of War 3 is so different. Like it's like Reloaded is so fast. It's it's
Oh,
it's insanely good, and like you don't even have time to go and get yourself a snack or a drink. You can just keep on straight playing. Straight after you die, you'll progress.
yeah, it's like just a blip, and then you're back in, and it's like, oh shit, because. I'll sometimes, when I'm dying and I'm waiting for the game to reload, I'll put the controller down, try and take a sip of a drink, and it's like, oh, especially if you load back into an action thing and you're not in cover, you're like, crap.
Yeah, no, it's like the only time you get to drink, and unless you pause it, is while you're in cover. Like you don't get time to do anything else because everything is so quick. The loading times are insanely good.
I was surprised that they included multiplayer. They included the multiplayer. I would have thought they were just going to do the campaign. So it was nice that you do get the multiplayer added in, because Gears multiplayer is quite fun.
Yeah, Gears multiplayer is definitely a lot of fun. Yeah, I was also surprised actually. Although I don't play Gears multiplayer, I was actually quite surprised that they've included this after Gears 5.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't played multiplayer, I think, since the Ultimate came out for Gears of War, when they had the Xbox One version. Now, graphically, you don't notice that much of a difference. If you played Ultimate, you don't really notice that much.
It's literally just like with between Ultimate and Reloaded, it's just a um rehash. It's been put on Unreal Engine 5, and it does look better, but it's not noticeable. You have to
Yeah,
really like look at it to notice.
zoom in and enhance. Well, that was the thing, like back in the day, because everyone was like, well, if for people that didn't like Gears, it was like there's not a lot of color, especially with the first game. It's very dark. Like, yeah, but
See, that's what Gears 4 and 5 did really well, is the fact that they added a lot to it. And with
mhm.
Reloaded, they've rehashed everything, and it looks so much better now. And the same with obviously um, Ultimate Edition as well. Like they've just enhanced everything.
Mhm. Oh yeah, I do like that they kept the weapons the same, because like one of the things like I really enjoyed the first game, but like with Gears 2, for example, when that game first came out, that shotgun was so OP, and then patches they nerfed it down. This it's like, okay, yeah, no, the weapons feel exactly what I remember from playing through with Ultimate and with the original Gears of War back in 2006, I think was when the first game was released.
Yeah, they literally kept everything the same in terms of weaponry in this game. They like when between Gears of War and
Mm-hmm.
Gears of War 3, they completely changed the hammer burst. They didn't patch anything till later. With this,
Mm-hmm.
they made everything perfect. It was at my chef kiss.
Yep, I agree with you there.
Completely faithful.
Yeah, and it is nice for those if you've only played the 360 version, there is some content you get with this that you never experienced before, because when Gears of War was released on the PC, they had added a couple chapters for the PC version. They added those into Ultimate, and then they
Yeah,
put
they
it
added
in
a whole
here.
whole new mission.
Yeah, which is nice.
It was incredibly difficult, especially on hardcore, but it was good.
Yeah,
It
see,
was very enjoyable.
oh yeah, like I see when this came out, I streamed this with Fry, and we originally were going to do it on normal, but because I accidentally hit the thing on my controller, we did it all on hardcore. It was like, if we would have done this on normal, it would have been 4 hours or whatever, because you're not going to die that much. But you do it on hardcore, it's like we did well, but like there are a few parts of like, okay, we gotta really be smarter here and get behind cover, and especially when you're doing those segments where Marcus and Dom are split up on the two paths, and you can't really rely on the AI to revive you,
Yeah.
especially if your AI partner is Baird, because fuck Baird.
But like in the sections where it's just Marcus and Dom, especially, I think it's the section that's coming up on screen now. Actually,
Mhm.
they split up and they're by themselves. So if you die, you're dead,
Yep.
and that's difficult, especially on hardcore.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, though that's when you have to have mastered the game's mechanics with cover, knowing to not only just use your shots effectively, but getting the perfect reloads and getting the extra damage. That is something I've always loved with Gears. It's like, okay, if you can get that perfect reload, you get that extra damage for that whole clip or however much you reloaded. It's such a nice mechanic, and then there is the risk factor of, oh, if I fail, shit, my gun jammed and the reload takes longer. It's such a nice mechanic that, you know what, I wouldn't be mind if other shooters tried them.
Yeah, no, I reckon games like Call of Duty and Battlefield should try this sort of mechanic because it adds a whole new level of yeah, spectacularity to the way a Battlefield works.
Oh yeah, that would definitely be interesting with both COD and Battlefield to see if either one of them would do it. I wouldn't be surprised with Battlefield 6 because they have the whole portal mechanic and people are making game modes and stuff. Wouldn't be surprised
Yeah,
if we
yeah,
get something. It's just not a matter of if; it's a matter of time with people on that. Gotta give people time with
definitely.
the tools. Call of Duty, I would like to see them, but I don't know because since it is that for the longest time the series has been it's a yearly release, they're not going to be trying to do this kind of iterative. But who
Yeah,
who knows? But
it's all it's all what the fans want in it. So they'll do something, you know.
oh
But it's Call of Duty, so don't expect much.
yeah,
But with Gears, everything is all new, everything is all hashed out, and like Gears 4, 5, and Reloaded was like a whole different experience compared to the original 1, 2, and 3.
yeah. Which I like that they're trying and doing different stuff. And Coalition, like out of the gate, they did well with the Ultimate Edition. It was like, okay, this is cool. You remade the first game, you kept it faithful, and all that. I would love for them to do. 2 is my favorite. Like, do 2 and 3. Give me the original trilogy. Do an Ultimate Edition of
Yeah, if they did what they did with Reloaded for 2 and 3, I'd have no money. I'd buy
it.
everything that goes with it. Statues, controllers, the lot.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. That is some easy money, but like Coalition, they have them doing so much at Microsoft. It is like they've helped out with Halo, they've helped out with other game studios. It seems to be that is their studio that they're just like, okay, we need help with something. Coalition, you're up. But
The Coalition as well is so good when it comes to the Gears games, especially the newer ones as well.
no,
Oh, there's a ball. Um, yeah, like they're so good when it comes to perfecting an already perfected game.
oh yeah, like this is one of the best. Like if you want a first person shooter campaign, whether you're playing by yourself or playing with friends on co-op, this is one of the best of all time. I can easily say.
Definitely, most definitely.
And
I don't have this tattoo here for nothing.
right on. You know what? I gotta ask it. Yeah, a question. I'll answer it myself too. Favorite
Yeah,
weapons to use in Gears.
long shot, long
Long
shot.
sh- Really? Yeah. The long shot's good. I'm not as good with it, but I love the torque bow. I used to actually be pretty good. What I would do is just come out of there, torque bow, and then roll, get into another cover. You just let that explosion. But
Yeah,
there, that was a lot of fun, and I love the Lancer because the Lancer is nice. Not only you got your good like assault rifle type weapon, but you have the chainsaw, and it is so satisfying chainsawing, and then the later games you
you
get the
can't go wrong with
chainsaw
the
doll.
OG.
Yeah.
Definitely can't go wrong with the OG. But no, so I enjoy the torque bow. The long shot is a very fun weapon to use, but not on bosses. Um, I enjoyed the hammer burst, but only the Gears 3 hammer burst as well.
The hammer burst is good. Uh, I don't like. I'll use it, but I just go. I will go Lancer over hammer burst anytime, just because of just the nostalgia factor of it, and B, just having that chainsaw option. Even though it takes a lot longer to rev it up than just doing the straight punches with melee with any of the other weapons, it's just the satisfying. But the shotgun, the Nasher shotgun, that has always been such a great weapon. Like I
Definitely.
still remember Gears 2 going through the campaign because I went through it many times and beat it on the hardest difficulty and all that. And before the patches and when you could shoot quite far with that shotgun, you could shoot quite far and do a fair amount of damage. And then
Yeah,
especially if you get that perfect reload, that thing just was like a hit. It hit enemies like a truck.
definitely. Yeah, no, the Nasher shotgun is definitely one of the is definitely the better shotgun compared to the sword off. Definitely, and
Oh yeah.
especially in multiplayer as well before it was patched.
Oh yeah.
Literally the best shotgun in the game. Any game I've ever played, for that matter, actually.
Yeah.
Pre and pro patch.
Yeah. Well, we the next Gears game we do know, and I think it's like the rumors are next year. Gears of War E-Day. You excited
Yes.
for that?
Yes, no, I'm really looking forward to that. At the precise moment, I'm playing through the Ram Shadow DLC on Gears 3, which is
Mm-hmm.
based on roughly when Gears E Day, I think, is set.
Big.
Um, and I think Gears E Day will progress further into the Ram Shadow DLC as well. And it's my first time playing the Ram Shadow, and
Mm-hmm.
I think it will tie in a lot of the storyline from the comics as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have not played the DLC for 3. Like 3 came out when I was in college, and I remember playing it, having a lot of fun. But I I didn't even know it had a story DLC. I'm looking forward to E-Day. Like I played. I believe I beat 4. I tried the beginning of 5. I just played it at one of those times when I have 9 million things going on. So just never had the chance to finish it, but I do plan to go back. 2.5, I'll probably just pick it up just whenever we get that release day of like, hey, Gears E Day is coming, June 20th, 2026. It's like, okay, now put 5 on the docket and go through and finish it.
I think E Day is going to be. I think it's going to have mixed opinions between the Gears community as well, because I think in terms of the Gears 3 DLC,
Mm-hmm.
the Judgment, and then this one, I think it's going to I think it's going to have mixed opinions on it because of the amount of prequels
Yeah.
that there is. I know the DLC for
Mm-hmm.
Gears 3 doesn't count as a prequel, but it is, if it makes sense. And I think
Yeah.
E-Day will be the better one out of all of them
Uh,
that
yeah.
I've heard.
Well, it happens. You're playing on hardcore, so it's known to happen. But yeah, no, I know people may not all be necessarily, because there has been, like you said, a lot of prequel stuff. But I'm curious. I'd love to see, because that was always the thing. Like, I remember finishing 2, and you had the Queen of the Locusts saying those lines and all that, and it was like, okay, this I'm curious. I want to see some of how the origins, see how more of this happened, and all this. So if we can get in,
I definitely think they'll expand on the Queen as well, the Locust Queen.
yes, I'm hoping they do, because that I'd love. She was an interesting character from the first couple of games that I feel they were setting up and doing, but I don't think the payoff hit as well as we all wanted and
So
probably should have been.
Gears 5 did expand on it a decent amount, but I think the birth of the Queen for Gears E-Day would be a good fit. Definitely.
Oh, yeah. But if you had to give a score for Gears of War Reloaded, what would you give it?
Hmm. Without the risk of sounding
Mhm.
biased when I say this, I will give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, I would strongly give this like an 8 out of 10. Like, this is a great package, and if you already own Ultimate, you already get this for free, which is a very nice and good win, because other gaming companies, this would be like, yeah, I don't care. You're paying us $10 if you have the old version, or if not more.
Yeah, that's what they did with Borderlands and Horizon and stuff, didn't they?
But
Like
yeah, and that
the
stuff.
PS5 upgrades.
Yeah, or even when they, we're gonna port Horizon 1 to PS5 and do this visually enhanced version and a little bit of extra dialogue. And it's like, why? First of all, why? But it's like, yeah, if you're a PS5 user and you already own the game, give us $10 plus the tax, and then if you don't, it's $60. It's like, why?
It
This,
makes
like,
no sense whatsoever.
yeah, like here in Canada, this is $40 before tax, which is like, okay, that's reasonable if you've never played. You're getting, I would say, the best version of the game. You're getting extra chapters. You're getting the multiplayer, which is nice, because sometimes these come out and it's multiplayer, so you're missing out. But it's like, no, you're getting the full experience. It runs well. Uh, you've got it looking the best it's ever looked. Getting all the enhancements. So, what else is there to say?
Exactly. Like with Gears,
Mhm,
the reason why it's a good solid 8 out of 10 is the
mhm,
fact that, aside from the fact that they did everything Ultimate did, but
mhm,
better, it's a faithful remake. They made everything from the first game the same in terms of weaponry, story, stuff like that.
mhm.
Aside from obviously the new chapter,
Yeah.
and it's definitely like, although it's not that noticeable, it's definitely a good visual overhaul.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
obviously, compared to the original to this, it's so advanced now, and it's absolutely insane how far it's come.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It is. I like it. It's almost night and day compared to the original from
Exactly.
2006. It's almost 20 years since the first game.
I know it's crazy. I'll be celebrating its birthday.
Oh yes, I'm sure we all will. I will be too because I remember playing this back when the original one not like the first week it came out, but pretty close. Uh, like a few weeks out.
See,
But
my
hey,
dad bought the original on the day it came out, and I played it for the first time, and that was it. I fell in love with the game.
yeah, we had bought the my dad had bought the 360 bundle that came with Gears, and I think there was some other game or it was some demo disc, but you like also that, and then like I remember when they sold they would sell the little stickers that plates that you stickers that you could throw over the 360. We had that where it went all over, and the thing is, like I remember when we had to send it in for the red ring, my dad taking the stickers off and putting them on like a not a parchment sheet, but something like that, and having the stickers on there,
Yeah,
keeping them pristine, and then when it came back, putting it all on there.
bam.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks so cool. It was oh, but
that brought back memories as well.
oh yeah, definitely brought back memories. Uh, and thank you so much for doing this with me, Z. Really do
No
appreciate.
problem.
Yep, we will also have your links to your channels in the description and as a pinned comment YouTube uh, video. So please do go check out Z, everyone. And we'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section. What did you think? Did you play this? Have you played this? Did you play the original Gears? Did you play Ultimate? What's your favorite Gears? What are some of your favorite guns, memories of the series? We would love to hear from
I want everything. I want all the details.
you. Yep. And we will be checking the comment section. We will be. Trust us on that.
Definitely.
Alrighty, I think it's good to wrap it up here. Thank you all so much. See you all next time. Bye, everyone.